Hello, Gooners. Hello, football fans, and welcome to Shots Fired. Yes, Shots Fired. Great name for this show. It's the prediction show for week 6 of the Premier League, and we've got quite a few games to get through. But before we do anything, and before I introduce the lads, I'm just going to play this quick video, and then I'll introduce the lads, and we will just crack on with it. All right. Right, as you can see, we've got two lads missing tonight, Brian and Mr. Tom. Mr. Tom said he might make it, so he might come in later on. Brian, I don't know what Brian's up to, but if he can't make it tonight, hopefully they'll be back for next week. But I've got Mr. Tom's results here, so I'll read them out for you, Richard, when you're writing them down, mate.
Yeah.
And also, we'll get Brian's predictions off him at some point, whenever we can, yeah?
Yeah.
So, guys, thank you for coming into the show. Thank you for joining us, watching this mad gang choose their blooming predictions. We've got the regular lads with me. As I say, the other two will be back next week, hopefully. But here's the introductions. On the top, we have... I'm not reading that name, Richard. We have Statman Richard, or as he likes to be called this evening, Masturbates.
Masturbates, my favourite.
Yeah, well, it's a prediction
children's
show.
program.
It's a prediction show. It's not.
Captain
It's not
Pugwash.
Can I just say as well, the show you did earlier about the penalty ABBA system, really good show. So, guys, if you get a chance to go and watch that, go and give that a look on YouTube. All right, really good and informative as well.
Yeah,
and of course, we have the #1 Forest fan, the man who lives near Nottingham Forest, I believe. Dan, how you doing, mate? Do you want to unmute your mic? I think you might be. There we go.
Ethan, I'm a little bit nervous now with the first European game coming up in like just under an hour and a half. But yeah, I'm fine. Doing well.
Well, we've got our first Carabao game, so we'll do them two results as well if we can squeeze them in. All right, predictions for them. I mean, yeah, okay.
Yeah, that's
right.
Cool.
Okay, so we're going to start. Oh, no, I'm going to start with last week's results. I've gone back to doing this, guys, because basically Richard likes to boss me around. So we have 2-1 for Liverpool, 2-2 for Brighton Tottenham, 3-1 to Leeds. Great result for Leeds. 3-1 Fulham Brentford. 3-1 to Fulham over Brentford. It was 3-1 to Leeds over Wolves. Sorry if I didn't mention that. Bournemouth and Newcastle got a 0-0 draw. Crystal Palace beat West Ham 2-1. Man United beat Chelsea 2-1. Surprise of the week, I think. Aston Villa drew with Sunderland 1-1. And, of course, Arsenal drew with Man City 1-1. Yeah, what a week. Right, so Richard, do you want to give us the results of who got the most points from last week now, or do you want to do it at the end of the show?
No, I can do it. Brian came top with 14 points. I think
14
he had like
points.
Yeah,
14.
1, 2. He had
Wow.
He had 4 correct scores and results, and then he had quite a few correct results as well. So he had 2 correct results as well. So that put him on 14. I came second with 12. Mr. Tom came third with 7, and you and Dan tied with 4.
Oh, God, I've got to try harder, haven't I?
That's
You got both of you did really well. You got 4 correct results. You just didn't get any correct scores in with them.
All right, okay, fair enough.
Which is unfortunate.
Brian got 14 points.
Yeah.
And he knows nothing about football.
I know.
I'm only joking, Brian. I'm only joking.
We must have his conspiracy theory that he got some mystic ball that.
Well, Tom's got the mystic ball, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Tom's got the mystic ball. Anyway, guys, let's get on with this. Don't forget, anybody watching, whatever platform you're watching on, get your predictions in the chat. Come and say hello. Come and have a bit of banter with us. That's what it's all about. Right, guys, we are going to start with this weekend, obviously. Brentford versus Man United. Dan, I'm going to let you go first, mate.
You know what? For a change, I actually got Man United to win, and more because I think both teams are poor, but I think Man United just got that little bit more. They should have on paper. So I got a 2-1 Man United.
Okay. Richard, what's your prediction?
Yeah,
mate?
very similar to Dan. I mean, except with the school, is both teams are poor, and I think this is going to be a Desmond Tutu, and it just doesn't. They're that poor. They will cancel each other out, and it'll be a horror show.
Right. Okay. So what's your actual score you're going for? 2-2.
2-2. Yeah.
2-2. Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Hente, always welcome, mate. Good to see you. You're getting in every chat now, which is great. You're very active. Respect. Thank you very much, mate. We're just trying to put the content out there, mate. And you know, you have to put the hours in if you want to put the content out there, don't you? You know. So, but thanks for being here. Get your predictions in, Hente. Yeah. So I want your Brentford Man United prediction, please, mate. Excuse me. So Tom has gone for Brentford 1, Man United 3.
Oh.
I would have thought he consulted his grandma on that one, Richard.
He might have had a bit of juju juice with it as well at the time.
Probably. Knowing Mr. Tom, he probably has.
With a 99p plate.
For my score, mate, I'm going to go just for a 1-0 for Man United.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, I'm just going to go 1-0 Man United. And obviously, as I said, guys, we will get Brian's results off him later. Unless he jumps on, and then I'll get them off him then, just quickly. Just get him quickly to run through them. So there you go. That's the first game down. So the next one is Chelsea versus Brighton. Chelsea at home to Brighton. Richard, give us your thoughts, mate.
Both teams are reasonably decent. Chelsea at home, you could give them an edge, but I think they're going to cancel each other out. This one I went a 1-1. I think I just think it's one of those games that has that written all over it.
Okay. 1-1 for you, Richard. What about you, Dan?
You know what? I've actually gone goal scored all in this. I think both teams quite good attacking, and I think defensively, I think both will actually score a couple of goals. But I think when I look at it, I think Chelsea might just have enough just to win it. So I've gone 3-2 Chelsea.
3-2 Chelsea. Oof. Just to let you know as well, Richard, Hente's gone for a 1-0 Brentford against Man United.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I could see it either way. That's why I went for the draw in the end.
Yeah. So Mr. Tom has gone for 2-1 to Chelsea. I'm going to go for 2-1 to Brighton. Controversial. No, not really. I'm going to go 2-1 to Brighton, mate. Yeah. Right. Okay, so that's two down. We are now on to Crystal Palace at home to Liverpool. Dan, Liverpool.
You know what? I've been saying it. I've been saying it. So, what are we saying?
I was just going to say 15 points from the first 5 games have had a lot of luck, haven't they? But
just
go ahead.
A bit. I do really genuinely think this week might be the week where they're going to drop some points. If it be 2 or 3, it was a tough one when I was trying to think this one out. But I think Palace obviously they're beating Man City, and they're already beating Liverpool already on penalty shootout in the Shield side. I don't for 1-1 again, just because I think Crystal Palace away tough place to go to, and I think Liverpool's luck might have just won out.
Have you done, Richard? Sorry, have you done your Crystal Palace? You just done it. You did it first.
I haven't done my Crystal Palace.
Oh no, you haven't. I thought you had. Sorry, sorry, dude. Crystal Palace, Liverpool, mate. What's your?
Yeah, this one had me. I think this is going to be a tight game, and I could have easily gone Crystal Palace winning this by an odd goal, but I've got, and it would have been exactly the same scoreline to them. But I've gone for Liverpool to win it 3-2. It's just, but I could easily see Palace winning it 3-2.
Right, so Mr. Tom has gone for a 2-2 Palace Liverpool. And I'll just tell you Hente's scores. So will you read out Hente's result for this week as well, next week? When you're reading out ours, yeah?
Yeah, I will. I've got him down on the chart. So
Brilliant. He's gone for a 2-1 for the Chelsea game for Brighton. So 2-1 Brighton. And then for the Liverpool Crystal Palace, he's gone for a 1-1 as well. All right.
yeah, that's fair enough. Yeah.
So I gave you Mr. Tom's, didn't I?
It's just yours now.
So I'm going 2-1 Palace, and I'm going to put my neck on the block even more. I'm going for a Mateta brace.
Oh, nice.
Does that get me extra points if I'm right?
I'll tell you what. If you want to do that, if he actually gets a brace, I will give you the extra bonus point.
Oh, thanks, mate. I appreciate it.
If you have someone Tom's grandma's shoes with that as well.
Right, okay. So we have done Brentford, Man U. We have done Chelsea, Brighton. We've done Crystal Palace, Liverpool. We are now up to Leeds at home to Bournemouth. Richard, please go first.
Yeah, I mean, I'd like to give him Mr. Thompson some early weekend cheer, but I can't. I've gone for a 1-1 draw. Bournemouth is really good, but I think Leeds at home maybe just will be able to get a point out of that game.
So you're going for a 1-1, yeah? Yeah. Go on, Dan.
You know what? To be fair, I think Mr. Tom don't like me, to be being honest. I think Bournemouth had a good, been speaking earlier, but I think Leeds at home, I will say about Sunderland, these promoted teams at home, they got to make home territory and making it a fortress. So I don't for 2-1 Leeds.
What did you go for? Sorry? Say that again.
2-1 Leeds.
2-1 Leeds.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just checking something. Yeah, right. Okay, no problem. Sorry, I just had to check something. Mr. Tom has gone for 1-1 Leeds Bournemouth. Hente's gone for a 2-1 Leeds. Richard?
Yeah.
And I'm sorry, Mr. Tom. I'm going 2-1 Bournemouth, I'm afraid. You're a great member of this team, and but I just think I'm going to put my neck on the block again. Don't have to give me a point for this one. Semenyo brace. So yeah, right. Okay. I've got Man City Burnley, but Mr. Tom hasn't given me a result. He's just put their names. All right. So right. We'll have to get that one off him later, Rich.
Yeah.
So Man City Burnley, Dan, it's your turn, bro.
Is that Man City or Burnley?
It's at Man City. Sorry, it's at Man City. Man City versus. If I say the team first, it's at home, yeah? So it's Man City versus Burnley at City.
I think if it would have been at Burnley, I think that would have been a tough place. But with it being at City, home advantage, 4-0 City, I think they would just have enough. I think Burnley would put up a really good fight, but I think City will just have enough just to win quite comfortably.
Okay. Richard, your thoughts, bro?
Yeah, I think Man City are the third best team in this league, and I think Burnley will struggle. I've said it all along. I think Burnley will struggle to stay in the league. I went for 4-0 too. Man City as well.
Okay. Hente has gone for a 2-2. I'll just put it on the screen so you can see it. There we go. Yeah. 2-2 for Hente.
Yeah.
Man City aren't the Man City they were, though, are they?
No, but when you've got Haaland and he think against it, I've got
Yeah.
him as I've put him as my captain in this week's fantasy league.
3-0 City against Burnley for me, mate.
Yeah.
I do agree they're too strong. I must admit, I do agree they are too strong. I couldn't have done this better, you know, because you know what the next game is. It's only Forest. It's only Forest versus Sunderland, and it's Dan to go first. Come on, Dan, hit us with it, mate.
I think trying to think, fast forward myself 24 hours, thinking that we've got Sunderland on Saturday, about thinking about tonight. I think we should. I mean, I said like I did last week against Burnley, we got to back us, and I think it'd be fifth game under Ange by then. And I think promoters side, yeah, they won't make it easy, especially with Shaka in there, and some of the signings they made, they've done well to be where they are. But I don't go 3-1 Forest. Just I think we should have enough, and hopefully by then we get something from Betis, and hopefully we get our first win under Ange on Saturday. Hopefully we get it tonight, but if not, first Premier League win against Sunderland.
Yeah, you want the win tonight, obviously, but as you say, if you say first Premier League win, then I can understand why you're shouting it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I've got to try and think different about it, or like Europa League, Premier League, but I think going to Burnley away like we did and getting a point, it's not a bad result. I mean, Liverpool struggled against them, so I mean,
Yeah.
I think a point away from home. They always say win your own games, pick up points from away games where you can. So I think Premier League wise, I think I take a win quite easily.
Yeah, fair point, mate. Fair point. So sorry, Richard, your thoughts, mate?
Yeah, I mean, Forest being at home, Sunderland being at one of the better promoted sides. I didn't think Sunderland, if this is a game Sunderland would pick any points up in, but I thought it would be a struggle. So I went 2-1 Sunderland to Nottingham Forest.
Okay.
I take them to win, but I think it'll be nervy towards the end.
So Mr. Tom has gone 3-0 Forest. He's in your corner, Dan. He's in your corner.
Me and Tom are liking each other tonight.
Yeah.
Liking each other's teams.
But then I've got to give you a little bit of sadness as well, and it comes with an apology. Hente is saying 1-0 Sunderland, and he said, "Don't feel bad, Dan."
I mean, I get him. I completely get him why he done it. Last time we played them down there, we lost 1-0 as well. So I completely get why he done it.
Fair enough. And genuinely, I think you're forgetting about the power of Xhaka.
That's the thing. That's got Xhaka in there, and you guys know him more than me. How good he is. I can't. I mean, him being captain there.
He is an immense quality. We've just played him for most of his career in the wrong position. In his last season, we got the perfect position for him,
and he had the perfect season, really, didn't he?
Yeah.
Dan, this is my hard one this week because you know when I usually do head and heart, my heart is saying 1-1.
Yeah, I get you.
My heart is saying 1-1, but my head is saying 2-1 Sunderland. Only because of the Xhaka factor. Only because of the Xhaka factor. Yeah.
Yeah.
What am I going with? Why do you always ask the hard questions, Richard? And why can't you be nice? Why can't you be nice about it? Sorry, Dan. I'm going to go 2-1 Sunderland, but if you get a 1-0, I'll be happy for you. All right.
Yeah, the compromise, and I love it.
Yeah. That's cool. That's cool. Right, guys. We are getting through these actually pretty quick tonight. But then there's only 3 of us, so there's 4 of us, including Hente. So it's taking a bit, quicker. Right, here we go. Spurs at home to Wolves. I believe it's your turn, Richard.
Yeah. Wolves have been pretty dire this season, and Spurs, however hard it is to admit it, haven't been that bad. Been pretty decent. and being at home, I've gone for a 3-1 Spurs win. I just don't see anything past a Spurs win.
Okay. Dan, your thoughts on it, bro?
I think Spurs, it's been alright under Frank. I think he got some really good results over the first couple of games been there. I think Wolves, they started to have the similar sort of start they had last season under so, and I think Spurs being at home, that got to be a big factor in like getting results now, because I think last season so many teams went there, as you know, under Anjan, picked up so many easy results. So I think Thomas Frank came in and just at the minute putting a stop to that. So I've done 4-0 Spurs.
Okay, fair enough. 4-0 Spurs. It is what it is, isn't it? At the end of the day, Richard Hente says 2-2. Hente, you're keeping these games pretty close, bro. But as I say, it's an opinion, so it's fine. Don't worry about it. But these are pretty close games you're having here, mate. Let's see. Spurs for Mr. Tom. What's he put? He's put 3-0 to Spurs, Richard.
Yeah, I think I just like Frank, and I don't want to like him anymore. But
Well, let's
he's
be
a
honest,
decent
and let's
manager.
be truly honest, right? Under Frank, they've had a quick turnaround. I don't know how long it's going to last without improvement, but they have, and this is me being totally unbiased and being fair, they've actually turned around a lot quicker than I thought they would. I thought they were going to be battling again in the middle of the table, you know, not as bad as they were last season, but new manager bounce. I just thought it would be quite a big job for him to take on, and I thought they might be outside the top 10 or just inside the top 10. Yeah. Sorry, I'm going to agree with Mr. Tom. I'm going to go 3-0 Spurs, and I hate saying it, but I'm going to go 3-0 Spurs. Right, we've only got 3 left, lads. All right, so what we'll do is after these 3, we'll talk about our games tonight. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
But as I said, we've got 3 left. So the next one is Villa at home to Fulham. Dan, your turn, bro.
Villa at home to Fulham. I think the pressure that we're on, you and I, Henry and I, because they're getting some results, but they're not on it. Like, they just had some results where they think they should be winning that, and they're not been the best, and the pressure that we're on him for it. But I think Fulham, they're not set the thingy off as well, especially with Marco Silva. Which these two sides should be thinking that it'd be a lot more closer, like a draw. But you know what? I think Fulham just got enough, so I got 2-1 Fulham.
Okay, mate, cool. Richard, your thoughts on Villa Fulham, mate?
Yeah, I Villa have been dog shite this season, and I just can't see past the Fulham win. I've got on a 3-1 Fulham.
You've got a 3-1 Fulham, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Mr. Tom has gone 2-1 Villa. And Hente says 2-0 Villa, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dan, I get where you're coming from when you say that Fulham haven't set the Premier League alight yet this season, have they?
Nah, they've just been really poor, and I think you look at a Marco Silva team and you think they normally like set it proper, but even at Villa, they're not. Then you can't always rely on Villa at home, but some of the results they had at home as well, losing to Palace like they did, and them little games, you think they normally win them sort of games, especially at Villa Park, which surprises me. But I think I can see these two. I know and made a big statement. These two might be even being the Man U Spurs for last season, where they won't be as far down as them two, but I think they won't be in the similar sort of positions unless they don't pick up.
Good points, Dan. Good points. I'm going to go 1-1 for that one, Richard. I think.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm just going to keep it short and sweet because as you guys say it all, and I just give you me numbers because, there's no point repeating stuff. But I did agree with Dan when he said that Fulham haven't set the Premier League alight this season yet. Right, Richard, it's the big one, mate. Newcastle, Arsenal versus Newcastle at Newcastle. Up them dreaded stairs, mate. Up in the nosebleed seats where the gods sit.
Yeah.
Um,
It's
give us your-
appropriate for me, isn't it?
yeah, give us your thoughts, mate.
Tough old place to go, but Newcastle haven't been scintillating. They've got a new striker, but he's got to settle in. I'm going for a last minute change of heart, and I'm going for a 3-2 Arsenal win.
Okay. Dan, what are you going for, bro?
This one was probably the hardest one, actually, to be fair. I think, obviously, you guys with Newcastle, they seem to be your bonus sad last season. We actually had that with the semi-final and losing like did at St James's Park. But I think this season, with the squad you have, and especially with that back line you got, I don't know, I just got a very good feeling about you guys. I think to come back like you did against Man City, and with especially with Saka being back, with having Eze and just having that squad depth, I just think you guys will completely just go there and beat them. I think I've got them 1-0 Arsenal, and I know it's one of them ones, especially with Newcastle having that new striker. But I think if we can keep Ord and Geordies quiet, I can see even like a Eze or Saka getting a goal, if I'm being honest with yourself. But yeah, it's like playing Sims when you sit up with the guards up there.
Mm-hmm. Mate, do you know what I think it's going to come down to in this game? The starting 11, Rich.
Yeah.
For me, it's going to whoever we start with is going to determine whether we win the game or not. I think.
Yeah.
But I'm actually going to go for a 2-1 Arsenal. But as I say, after what we saw against Man City, it does concern me a little. I ain't going to lie.
I was going to come and ask you about that because I was talking to an Arsenal fan yesterday on the bus, and we were on about that team selection as well on Sunday, saying that, and the Arsenal fan completely agreed because looking from that side in, like you would have thought with that team, you think Trossard would be starting a game like against Newcastle because you're thinking that bit more defensive minded than being the 2-1.
So, well, I'll let Richard have his say in a second, right? But I can only say I wanted, for the starting 11, I wanted Eze at the number 10, and I didn't want Trossard on the wing. I wanted Martinelli to begin with. I'm not saying that Trossard couldn't have come on later on and been an impact player. Absolutely cool with that. Do you want to give your thoughts, Richard, before I tell you?
I mean, I was happy with a midfield three. I did think maybe Eze on the over Trossard, but when you look deeper, Trossard over 4 games had 1 goal, 2 assists, and Eze had only sort of had an assist. So I could see why he went that way. And we had plenty of chances in that game. We didn't take them. There were times when the final ball was poor. And when you get your main striker a chance on goal, he's got to take a shot, not turn around and pass it back. It's one of those. It's frustrating. Poor defending for both goals. In the end, I think a fair result was had, but I think we missed the trick, and we could have won that.
Fair point. Right, before I forget, I better give you Mr. Tom's result. He's going 1-0 Arsenal, and so is Hente actually. I'll just put on the screen so you can witness it.
Yeah, well, I mean, we've all gone for Arsenal to win by an odd goal. So we all think it's going to be tight. So
Yeah, I think it is going to be tight. And living up in Newcastle as well. Have you ever been to Newcastle, Dan?
Yeah,
Yeah?
I've been there once when
I mean,
they went
you
up.
could put 11 sheep on the pitch with black and white shirts on, and 55,000 people will still turn up to watch. Do you know what I mean? It's crazy, you know.
You know what? I always say it, and I always say it to like Sunderland fans and Newcastle fans. I think that part of the world has got to be the most brilliant football fans I know, because they're all lovely. Like, they all talk to you regardless of like who you support, and if you don't upset them, like, they're just brilliant. Like, all football thing, and they're honest and dead straight to the point. Like, they don't really care about like, if they don't like someone, they don't like someone. Like, they'll say it. Like, and I
Yeah.
think they're just just best bunch of fans I know.
They are super passionate. You can't deny that. Right, we've got one more game, guys, and then we will touch on tonight's games. All right. So it's Everton versus West Ham, and it's at obviously Everton's new ground. Dan, I believe it's your turn, mate. Give your thoughts, mate.
You know what? I know about Everton quite a lot at home this season, because I think that new ground factor, and they just seem really good at home. West Ham, I know I said this before when we played them, and they just completely won. I think it do a bust for Graham Potter. I think how many more chances are you going to get before
Time to go.
you got to go? Because I think it's not setting it a light bar, obviously, when you played us. So I've gone for a 3-0 Everton.
Was that 3-0?
Yeah.
3-0 Everton. Right, okay. Richard, your
yeah,
thoughts?
I've been quietly impressed. I thought they'd be in trouble with relegation, to be honest, not where they are. And with Wolves being, with West Ham being dog shite as well, I'm 2-0.
2-0. Right, to Everton, yeah?
Yeah.
Mr. Gong? Who's Mr. Gong? Mr. Tom. Mr. Tom has gone 2-1 Everton.
Is that a sidekick name?
Yeah, it must be, mate. Yeah, it must be his. Yeah, it's his. Like Batman and Robin. You got Mr. Tom and Mr. Gong. You know, Hente's gone 4-1 to Everton. Richard, just to keep you up track with Hente's, and I'm going 2-1 as well to Everton, please.
2-1. Yeah. I mean, it could be Mr. Bong, couldn't it, with that juju juice?
Yeah, it could be. It could be.
But I'm going to pop and sort out some meds for Will while you talk to Dan about his Betis and Forest, and I'll be back.
Yeah, that's fine. So, Dan, take as much time as you want. Break down tonight's game for us. You against Betis. How are you feeling?
You know what? And I've been quite excited all day, because like I said, like, it's first European game for 30 years for us. So it's been quite exciting, especially since Saturday, because for me, last time we was in Europe, I was 4. So it's I never got to see it. So I think Betis away, not quite a difficult start, because it's Betis is probably one of the favourites to win it, if not win it. So I think right side of that, when I seen the team news come out whilst we were doing the predictions, and I thought it was quite adventurous for us. I mean,
what is your lineup, mate? Is there a lot of changes?
No, if we go sack this team, there's a couple, but not too many. But we changed our wingers, so we got Hudson-Odoi on left. It could be either one way or another, to be fair. It could be Elliot Anderson and Reno Gibbs right. I mean, it could be a diamond with a 2 up top. I mean, we couldn't really tell. But when you look at it from Saturday, we got Sandori came in. We're going to probably play with Douglas Lewis in that midfield. Then we got Anderson, Hudson-Odoi, Gibbs right. Then we got Adwell Jesus up top. So it's quite an adventurous team, to be fair. And then we got like Chris Ward and Doye, Matty T. Bakwa, on the bench as well, which it is quite nice to have on your bench because I've been quite impressed with Blackwell since he came in. And then Dory's done quite well. And even having Dominguez back on the sub bench, he's been out for a while injured. So, you know what? For me, if I see Ryan Yates get on that pitch, I'll be happy because he played in literally every the top 5 leagues in England. His own going player as well. And if he gets onto that pitch and tonight, it'd be quite a fitting moment for him because.
Well, let's hope that happens for him. Mate. Yeah.
I mean, I don't know how Betis lining up. I'm not seeing their team, but I mean, it'd be a tough game. I'm expecting it, but I think if I was staying the game for the match and just putting that perfect away day performance that we all know can happen, I think.
Yeah.
I mean, I take a point now, but if we go out there and win, I mean, I'll probably have tears in my eyes.
It's a great start as well, mate. You'll have to let us know, yeah? Let us know how you feel, you know?
Yeah. I will do, because we've got that Merchland next week on Thursday as well, so it'd be one of them ones where I think this next 2 weeks is going to be awesome.
Yeah, it will be. And to have Forest back in Europe as well, when you've won 2 European Cups, you know, under the legend Brian Clough, you know, it must be, it's been a long time coming, hasn't it?
Yeah, it has been, and to say that it was the first European chance to go down to the 3rd tier and to come back up, and to see the dark times under like Fawaz and seeing them days of Gary Medicine and that, to have that nights like tonight, it just goes to show how far we came. And did you know this time 4 years ago, we bottom of the championship with 4 points.
Yeah. I mean,
4 on 4 years. It's what we've been through as well, like coming up like we did, and all
done
them
really well.
Historically,
Forest is a great team, you know. So you've done really well, mate. And do you want to give us a prediction for tonight?
I think I'm going to do like a head and a heart. I think my head, I'll take 1-1 now, for being honest, yeah.
Okay.
But I think my heart, I just hope we win. I think a 2-1, and I think just to see that first European win, it will just mean something.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, no. I totally understand that, mate. And end of the day, you're a fan at the end of the day, and you want the best for your team, don't you? You want success. So it's a natural feeling, isn't it? You know. I'll give you a result. I'm going to go 2-1 to you, and that would be a great start for you as well. You know.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, how are you feeling about Arsenal tonight?
How do I feel about Arsenal tonight?
Well, I just looking at the team now, to be fair.
Yeah, Hente, is this the starting 11? Is it Kepa, White, Saliba, Mosquera, Lewis, Skelly, Norgard, Mourinho, Enwere, Saka, Martinelli, and Eze? Yeah. Before I say my piece, Richard's back. Right, Richard, this is the starting 11, mate, for tonight. Yeah. Kepa, White, Saliba, Mosquera, Lewis, Skelly, Norgard, Mourinho, Enwere, Saka, Martinelli, and Eze. So, how are you feeling about that, bro?
Yeah, that's fair enough. I could have quite easily seen Trossard and Martinelli and the young Dowman on the thing, but he'll probably have Dowman come on later on. And as I said, one of Royce or Marino had to be in that midfield 3.
I still feel that's quite strong as well.
It's very strong.
Yeah.
And the thing is this is Port Vale. They're not very good at home. Haven't been very good at home, and we're going to have to be professional and do the job.
I'm intrigued to see how Saliba and Mosquera get on. I'm intrigued by that, to be honest.
Yeah,
I'm happy. I'm happy with that lineup, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
So before we give the Arsenal prediction, Rich,
Yeah.
Forest Betis, what score are you going for? I've gone
Forest
for
Betis.
I've gone for a 2-1 Forest, and Dan says he'll take a 1-1. What are you going for?
Betis. It's a hard one, but I still think Forest. I'm going 1-0 Forest.
1-0 Forest.
Yeah.
Right.
Did
Okay, cool.
did
Dan will
Hente
take that. You'll take that all night long, won't you, Dan?
Oh, no. I think that now. First minute blow up for full time now.
We've got Mr. Tom with us. Hello, Mr. Tom. I've been reading
Hello.
out your scores brilliantly, mate, but you forgot to give us a score for Man City Burnley. So would you type it in the chat for us, brother? Thank you. Because Richard needs it for his records. Thanks very much. And we've got Hente's gone for a 0-0 draw for you as well, mate, which again would be your point, which you would be happy with, yeah? So thank you, Hente. Hente, what do you think of the lineup, mate, for the Arsenal game? Are you happy with it? And what's your prediction for tonight against Port Vale? What did you go for, Richard? Did you give your score?
I haven't given my score, but I said in the chat 5-0. That's what I'd like to see.
5-0. I was going to go for a 4-0, but it could be a 5-0. So I'll go for a 4-0, mate.
All right.
I think if we score early, the floodgates might open. So
yeah, I said we need to score in the first 15, 20 minutes.
Yeah, fair point. And then if we bring on, say, Gyökeres for the last 20, let's just say hypothetically, he might get a goal or he might get a couple. You don't know, do you? So yeah, Hente, let us know your score in the your prediction for the Arsenal game tonight, mate. You're right. I did 3-0 to Man City. So no need for apologies, Mr. Tom. No need for apologies at all. Hopefully you'll be back next week and I won't have to read them out for you. You can do them yourself. But we want you back next week, mate. And we want Brian back next week as well. Big shout out to Brian. So yeah, guys, we basically come to the end of this one, I'm afraid. Mr. Tom, you've come in for the last couple of minutes.
Yeah, Dan's got to give his Arsenal one.
Oh, sorry, I thought Dan had. I apologise, Dan.
You might have, but you didn't tell me.
All right.
I think looking at that team, it's quite an Arsenal team. I know I've seen something earlier that they might have put more of the kids, but I know the kids played last night, so I sort of get why they put this team out. And it's quite a strong team, and I think it gives minutes to players that you need to, especially Saka. And I think it's good to see that you guys are taking it quite serious. I know that Arteta needs that trophy, and I know quite a lot, few people like Sam and Jordan think this shouldn't be a trophy, but end of the day, it's a trophy. I mean, it might be the start for you guys to really push on with it. And like you said, even with that bench, I mean, I would like to see Diamond start tonight personally, but I see why they've gone with that team just to get minutes. So I'm probably going to say 4-0 Arsenal. I think if you get an early goal, I think floodgates should open then.
Good choice, Dan, because I believe I said 4-0. Richard went the extra mile and said 5, but that's because he's mental and I'm not. Right, okay, so I've just got a couple more comments. Hente has gone for the for me, it's always 1-0 to the Arsenal, so he's gone 1-0. And Tom would like to know who won last week, please, Richard. So if you could give us the scores again for Mr. Tom's benefit.
Was it Mr. Thompson grandma or them Jesus and all that? The flame.
Yeah. Well, it's our favourite Yank, not Brian, at 14 points. Me with 12 points. Mr. Tom with 7. And you and Dan with 4 points each.
Yeah, you didn't have to you could have missed that bit out, couldn't he, Dan? You didn't
overall I had over the last 2 weeks I had 26. Brian's got 22. Mr. Tom's got 18, and you and Dan have 9.
9?
Yeah.
I say that.
Right.
You've been close quite a few weeks.
Yeah, have we?
You're just not getting the correct score and the correct result. You're just getting the correct result.
Dan, me and you need to get a better crystal ball, mate. I think
Yeah, I do say that as well. But it's a marathon, not a sprint. So
it is, mate. It is. Yeah.
But
Okay,
some
and
of Mr. Tom's Juju juice. It's good.
Mr. Tom's Juju. He should bottle that and get that sold on the regular, innit? I'll save you the trouble. I won because Leeds won for once. But you did really well, Mr. Tom. You did. Don't gamble, Hente says. Yeah, good bit of advice there, mate. But people do, and you know it's going to happen or whatever. Okay, guys, we have come to the end of this one. It's been a great show. Thank you very much, Dan, as always. Good luck for tonight, mate. And I hope the result goes your way, bro.
thank you very much.
Just tell everybody where you can be found, Dan. We've got to do this every week. Just so you know, it's the law, you know.
You find me on Top Forest TV. I'm on all the socials and YouTube. Quite a bit of content been out this past 2 weeks, especially since the international football finish. Will be a bit of content coming out tonight, especially with Betis, and the next couple of days with Sunderland and the Europa League. But yeah, thank you for having me on, and hopefully both teams win tonight.
Any team, mate. Any team, anytime, mate. I'm getting my words all muddled up. Anytime, bro. Anytime. You know that. Great show, everyone. Thank you, Mr. Tom. Appreciate it. Hopefully, as I say, you'll be back next week. We're missing your humour. Not that we're not funny, but you take it to another level. Richard, tell people what they need to know about me and you, or just you, or
it's us, isn't it?
Yeah.
Two old gunners on any of the podcast platforms: RSS, Spotify, Apple, Deezer. You can go to twooldgunners.com and find blogs on there. On in the North Bank as well. And you'll find all our stuff on Gunner Ritchie, on X, on Des the Enforcer at Kick as well. So
yeah, we are. It's going to sound a bit intimidating, but we are everywhere. we are.
Yeah.
We're
becoming the Maranacases of the internet, having a finger in every pie.
Yeah, that's it. But go and check out the podcast, guys. The guys are really good. It's top fives of goals, celebrations, goalkeepers. That was the other one, wasn't it?
Yeah, and the one that dropped today was the FIFA's Dark Secret. It was about the scrapping of the ABBA.
Go and check that out as well,
penalty
guys.
System.
Richard comes up with some very interesting facts about that one. So if you get a chance, go and check that out as well. Yeah. Just Mr. Tom, he's got one more here. Have a great night, everybody. Thank you, Mr. Tom. Great show. Thank you, Mr. Tom. Thank you, Hente, for being in the chat, for being there and giving us your predictions. If you win it next week, Hente, we're going to try and get you on the show at some point. All right. We'll try and sort something out so you can get on the show. All right. Guys, Richard, Dan, thanks very much as always. And obviously, hopefully our two brothers will be here, Brian and Mr. Tom, next week. But thanks as always. Great show, guys. Me and Richard are back, guys. Actually, we're just having a small break, half an hour break, and we'll be back for the watch along again. Arsenal against Port Vale. Port Vale against Arsenal. Get it right in the right way, mate, because that's where we're playing. So join us for that, guys. And Dan, as I say, I hope you get the result tonight, mate. Enjoy your game, guys. See you in half an hour for the watch along. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Love each other. Come on, the Arsenal. Come on, the Forest.
Come on.
Take care of yourselves. We'll see you soon. We're out of here. Peace.